All right. Everyone, have a seat, please.
Turn on the volume.
Volume down.
Up or down?
Volume all the way up.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Welcome. I'll be very brief at the beginning so that Mayor Wu can speak. I'm Josh Cohen from Beacon Communities. We're thrilled to be here. I'll say thanks just to two groups, and then I'll speak a little bit more at the end and thank others. But first, to the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association for their vision in thinking about how to use their real estate to build more affordable housing here in Chinatown, and to their trust in us as a partner. So thank you for selecting us. Thank you for bearing with us. We very much appreciate the opportunity, and it's an honor to be here with you. And then I need to thank the Beacon Communities team, particularly our folks who are managing other property here in Chinatown. So the team at Quincy Tower. It's your hard work that gives us the reputation to earn the trust of folks at CCBA and others in the community. So thanks to the Beacon team. And without further ado, Mayor Wu.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much to Josh and the entire team at Beacon. We're so grateful for all that you do, and this is a treat for me because usually I am not able to go to every single groundbreaking, and Chief Dylan and Jesse and the team are doing so much and able to work alongside so many great partners and community that there are often multiple a week. And so it's a special time for me that I can celebrate with this community and the groundbreaking of a project that is very, very special because it will continue adding to what already makes Boston one of the most special places in the country. We have one of the most historic Chinatowns in the country. It is a century plus old, representing the dreams and accomplishments and so much more of families who came to this country with nothing more than wanting to give back and grow into the next generation. And we're blessed that Boston's Chinatown is unique in that we are one of the most residential Chinatowns anywhere at a moment when many other similar cultural communities have become hollowed out residentially and really are much more of restaurants or a commercial base. This community has fought to retain that residential component and affordability so that it could be about people. And we're so excited to see that even today, over a century later, that continues to be the focus and that we can still make progress on that front. So I'm really grateful to our team at City Hall. Again, our Chief of Housing, Sheila Dillon, is here. Jesse Boatwright, who's a Deputy Director of Neighborhood Housing Development, and their teams. Our City Councilor at Large, an incredible partner, someone who fights for housing and affordability everywhere across the city, long before she was in office. City Councilor Rutzi Lujen is here. And I also want to just give greetings on behalf of the other elected officials. I know Council President Ed Flynn, who represents Chinatown, is busy preparing for the council meeting already, and State Representative Aaron Michaelwitz couldn't be here today, but wanted to send his greetings as well, and State Senator Nick Collins. Thank you to Tony from Mass Development, and Clark and Mark from the Mass Housing Partnership as well. As we celebrate breaking ground on this expansion of Taitung Village, it is thrilling to see an example of how we can actually prove what's possible at a time when housing prices are going up and it's becoming more and more difficult for families everywhere to see this community have a chance to continue to strengthen the foothold in making sure people can stay. The parking lot over there will be 85 units of income restricted housing, including 9 units reserved for families currently experiencing homelessness. Because every single one of our residents deserves safety, comfort, dignity, and a place to call their own. And because the solutions we're interested in are solutions that will create a better city for all of us for generations to come, Pok Oi will be built with climate resilience and sustainability as the priority, minimizing energy consumption through high-performance energy features and energy recovery systems, high-efficiency HVAC and air pollution mitigation. And residents will have the means to live well while living sustainably. Alongside the 85 residential units, the first floor of this development will be a mixed-use commercial and cultural space. So this development won't just house our community, it will help strengthen and build community. I'm so grateful for the partnerships. Thank you again, Dara, Josh, and everyone at Beacon. Thank you to all of our partners at CCBA, Susan and Felix, and all those, Helen, everyone in the Chinatown community who has believed in not only this project and this partnership, but the ability for our community to continue putting down roots and opening doors for the next generation. So thank you so much to everyone, and we can't wait for the next 12 months to go by. And and Howard, nice to see you too. Thank you so much, Howard, for your leadership on many, many fronts in our city. We can't wait to be back here celebrating the next step and watching families move in and starting dreams of their own. Thank you.
So next we'd like to invite up Jonathan Sun, the Director General of TECO Boston.
Good morning. It is my great honor to be invited to join you to celebrate the groundbreaking of Pok Oi Residences. I assumed the current position back in July 2020. Over the past 3 years, I have many opportunities to witness firsthand how hard is CCBA working for the best interests of Chinatown. I think today's project is one best example. As an official representative of Taiwan in New England, we're very proud to be a partner of CCBA, and we will continue to support CCBA's efforts for many years to come. And thank you so much again for having me, and congratulations.
Next, Felix Liu from the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Mayor Michelle Wu and delegates representing from TECO and the partner from Beacon, everybody from Chinatown and everyone who helps out this project. Welcome to Chinatown today and celebrate the important days in our community. Today's events is starting with the vision of the former leadership from CCBA, and they recognize the housing is a big issue in Chinatown, so they plan and use the land next door to build the 85 units, so that help the future of Chinatown housing. And they found a partner, they engaged a partner with Beacon community, and we are very happy to work together, and Beacon community work with the state, with the city, and work with the bank people and pull up the fund. That's why we have the groundbreaking today here at this site. And this site is called Chinatown Village. This is a courtyard. And Chinatown Village is one of the projects CCBA engaged. And then today, you know, we can use the courtyard and use the parking lot today to build another housing, which is very important. You know what? 1973, this building built. Now this year, let's selectively say it's 50 years old. So wish a birthday of 50 years old for Chinatown Village, okay? Also, before I closing this for saying, CCBA been working hard and provide housing, doing the work for Chinese people in this community with the help everybody. CCBA will be 100 years old this year. So we will have some other celebration later on. But thank you everyone to be here today. let me speak in Chinese a little bit so everyone will be, some of our residents will hear us. 中華公所非常之榮幸可以今日喺呢度進行動土典禮。我哋呢個大同村係中華公所1973年成立，我哋恭祝大同村嘅50週年生日快樂。另外呢，我哋亦都感謝Beacon 呢間公司同我哋合作，將今日嘅動土儀式進行。就好快嘅時候，我哋有85個可以負擔嘅房屋俾大家唐人街同埋大家係使用。咁中華公所今年係1923年註冊，至到而家係100週年。大家今年會一齊慶祝中華公所嘅100週年。中華公所會繼續努力做好佢嘅工作，提供多啲房屋。希望大家支持，多謝各位 ，Thank you。
And now Clark Ziegler from the Massachusetts Housing Partnership.
Thanks. It is a tremendous pleasure for us to be providing the permanent mortgage financing for this development. And I just have three really quick comments. First of all, you will not find a better development team than working on the project behind us today. This will be our 7th financing for Beacon Communities, and they build an incredible product. They build great housing. They manage it extremely well. I also want to shout out to a few members of our own team, David Hannafin, Nancy McCafferty, and Megan Mulcahy, who put together the mortgage financing for this deal. It's never easy. They do a great job. But this is a fantastic team. I have long admired the work of CCBA, and this is an opportunity to really help the organization use its real estate for the betterment of the neighborhood, and it's just a terrific example of what's possible. So great team, great project, happy to be part of it. Second thing I want to mention, this is sort of a milestone. This development is the first one in the Commonwealth to receive funding under a new transit-oriented development program that was approved in the State Economic Development Bill a couple of years ago and is administered by our organization, MHB. And that is absolutely critically important because we're looking at not just enormous needs for housing, but also housing in non-auto dependent locations adjacent to transit. This is the epitome of that kind of project and that kind of location. We need to be doing a lot more. The state is trying to put its money where its mouth is around transit-oriented development, and this is a great, great first example of how to invest to achieve the kind of development we all need. My final comment, a big shout out to the mayor here. We need more housing at all income levels everywhere in this Commonwealth, especially in transit-oriented locations. And there are a lot of headwinds right now. Our housing production is almost 30% year to year below where it was last year. That's a real concern. Interest rates have risen substantially. Construction costs are just going up. It's getting harder, but the need is also even greater. And we just have to really put our foot on the accelerator. Certainly the mayor has done that. We need the rest of the Commonwealth to do the same thing. And I can say firsthand that the Healy Driscoll administration is laser focused on increasing housing production statewide, especially in smart locations with great developments like this. So we have a lot of work to do. I look forward to seeing you all at the end of construction. And once we get this one done, let's do a lot more. Thank you.
All right, I get the chance to give some closing thanks. And so first, notably missing today, they could not make it, are folks from the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities, right? Who are our champions, the key to all of the work that we do. So thanks to now Secretary Ed Augustus, to Undersecretary Jennifer Maddox, to Kate Racer and the whole team at EOHLC. They're sorry to have missed this today, but it's just fabulous to work with them and be a part of the work that they champion all across the Commonwealth. I want to give another shout out to the City of Boston, the Mayor's Office of Housing. This, Sheila and Jessica remember, the final way we financed this deal was not our original plan. And the Mayor's Office of Housing demonstrated incredible flexibility and commitment to seeing this development happen. And it's just phenomenal to have a partner that knows what it takes to get these efforts closed and built. So thanks again to the Mayor's Office of Housing, Sheila, Jessica, the team there, and Mayor Wu. Then again, our elected officials have been mentioned, and thank you to Mayor Wu for getting everyone's names, so maybe I don't have to, but it's worth mentioning that all of the tools we have in Massachusetts, all of the funding we have for affordable housing comes from their commitment to this cause. And so the delegation on Beacon Hill, the City Council delegation, to everyone, along with Governor Healy and the gubernatorial administration, for making affordable housing a priority and putting money into these deals to make sure that they get built. So thanks again to all of the electeds. And finally, another mention for the development team that worked on this. Particular thanks to Lawrence Cheng at Brunner Cott. Lawrence and we at Beacon have been working on this site for 6 years. Our first response to the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association, as they were looking for a partner, was in the summer of 2017. And so Lawrence was a critical partner, the architectural visionary, stuck with us for a long time before we were able to pay any of his bills. So to Lawrence and Brunner Cott, many, many thanks. And the rest of our development team, Niche Engineering, New Ecology, Rebecca Lee at Mintz Levin, many others, the financing team, the folks at Nixon Peabody, for helping put together this transaction and get us permitted and get us to a closing table. And then we have some treats from Flower, and so I encourage everyone to hang out. We'll take some more photos, and thanks for coming up and celebrating Pok Oi with us. Thanks again.
請大家入去可以有啲凍飲啊咁，多謝大家今日光臨 ，thank you。